To New Jersey we go for the Race of Champions weekend at Flemington Speedway. This is what we call a big track. At least compared to the quarter-mile Riverhead Raceway, Flemington is a 5/8 of a mile speedway that's more of a square than an oval. Races actually have a mini straightaway in between each turn. And for the first time ever, the track played host to the Race of Champions, the most prestigious modified race of the year, with a history that dates back to 1951. Now, for over a decade, the ROC was run at Pocono International Raceway, but promoter Al Gerber wanted a change of scenery. But with that change came the loss of the NASCAR sanctioning body. Here's what some people had to say about the biggest modified race of the year not being on the National Modified Tour.
Well, we would really like it to be on the tour, but I fully understand the philosophical differences between the two parties, and I hope that they'll resolve them in the next year. And you know, there's a little give to be done on probably both sides, but you know, I stand with NASCAR basically on their safety standards, but at the same time, we refuse to pass up such a prestigious event.
You can be a champion in other sanctioning bodies, and you can race this race. So it's 6 of one, half and a dozen of the other. I think it's an open show for all champions, everybody to be a champion.
For some of them, they wish to support the tour and the tour only, and they feel that if they support non-tour races, it works to the detriment of the tour. I also think that here at Flemington, there's a definite concern for safety. It's a tight, tough racetrack without a lot of room, and a lot of people feel that something bad could happen.
On the other hand, see these big blocks of styrofoam? They're placed going in and coming out of the turns for one reason: safety. And that's the subject of Oval Speed Unlimited's Pit Tip. The mods here at Flemington travel in speeds in excess of 130 miles per hour. United Ceramic Tile mod driver Bob Park has had a run-in with these big blocks, and we asked Bob how the styrofoam works.
The styrofoam is a very good feature because you're going so fast here, and if any kind of a little mistake, you're in that wall. And the styrofoam breaks the blow to the driver. I took a bad crash here early in the season. The car was crashed real bad, but I was able to walk out of the car, and I think we can contribute that to the styrofoam on the walls.
And here's proof positive that the styrofoam actually works. Long Islanders Larry Costa and Rich Carmen slammed into the first turn wall during Saturday qualifying action. Both were A-OK, but their cars sure weren't. Neither driver, of course, made the race. Charger champ Chuck Stoyer and David Royce gave it their all, but were among the Long Islanders that didn't qualify for the street stock race. The Long Island Mod Gang also had their troubles on Saturday. Ken Hagee crashed during heat race action, and Steve Park, driving the Team United Ceramic Tile cars with his dad Bob, blew an engine. But the United crew worked hard, lifting one motor and then putting another in to help Steve make Sunday's race.
The stands were packed, and so was the racetrack as the National Parts Peddler Street Stock Race of Champions was about to begin. The event at New Jersey's Flemington Speedway attracted a total of 44 competitors, including many Long Islanders. One of those Long Islanders, Mark Tooker, snagged the pole and raced off to a huge lead at the green flag. Tooker was having an easy time of it, but after the first of 6 cautions, he began to have his mirrors filled by the number 47 Buick of Tom Fox. When Fox faded, the number 84 Bruce Cook took over second, while Dave McCumber was charging hard in third. As the race wore on, the battles near the front and in the middle of the field began to really heat up. Long Islanders Danny Turbish, Jeffrey Boda, and Glenn Tyler were rarely on the move, with Turbish starting 42nd, Boda 40th, and Tyler 37th. They finished 5th, 6th, and 8th, respectively. Things had gotten pretty routine when, bam, the number 17 of Gino Volante got it all wrong coming out of turn 4, smacking the styrofoam wall and bringing in the first snow of the season. But that wasn't the last bit of excitement, as several cars wrecked in the last turn on the last lap while fighting for position. After Tooker snatched the checker to complete his flag-to-flag victory, he was greeted with hugs and kisses from his Hoffman Brothers Speed Malibu teammates, and he gave them all the credit for his first Race of Champions victory.